Good morning, dear students of class 3rd. Today we are going to continue a chapter 13, closing distances. So I shall be continuing. Dear students, yesterday we had discussed about that what is communication. Communication means sending and receiving the messages. And there are two types of communication: verbal communication and non-verbal communication. Dear students, in olden days, pigeons were used as message, message carriers. In olden days, pigeons were used as message carriers. People as messengers would run for long distances to deliver messages from one person to another. People as messengers would run for long distances to deliver the messages. Nowadays, how do we talk to someone who is very far away? How do we talk to someone who is in another city or country? We can communicate or talk to someone by means of we can communicate or talk to someone by means of different means of communication, by means of letters, fax, telephone, mobile phone, internet. These all are the means of communication. These are all means of communication. We can buy inland letters or aerograms. Letters we send outside the country. We can buy inland letters from the local post office. We need to put a stamp on envelopes before we post them. We drop letters and envelopes into the letter or post box. The postman takes these to the post office. These letters are sorted out here before being sent to the addresses that are written on them. Don't forget to mention the PIN. PIN means postal index number. Don't forget to mention the PIN code when you write the address. A PIN code make it easier for the letter to reach the correct address. And dear students, do you know that Indian Postal Service has the largest number of post boxes in the world? India is the country that has largest number of post boxes in the world. Second one is fax. We can send fax messages on a sheet of paper through some telephones which have this facility. This is the fax machine. Next one is telephone. A telephone carries a message very fast. Telephone carries a message very fast, and telephone is a two-way communication because we can talk as well as listen. Telephone is a two-way communication. And dear students, who invented telephone? In 1876, Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. Who invented telephone? Graham Bell. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. So a telephone carries a message very fast. We dial a number and get to speak to the person who picks up. The receiver at the other end. Next one is mobile. Mobile or cellular Cell phones are telephones which we carry with us wherever we go. Nowadays, the use of mobiles have become very common. We can send emails and chat live with people due to the internet facility over a computer, over a laptop, and in a mobile phone also. We can send emails and chat live with people due to the internet facility. This is very fast and not very costly. The computer has opened up the world to us. We can reach out to many people all at the same time through the internet. So these all are the modern means of communication. Mobile phone, internet, telephone. Next one is mass communication. Sometimes a large number of people have to be communicated at the same time. So it can be done through the means of mass communication, and they are radio, television, newspapers, internet, cinema, theater, etc. First one is newspapers, radio, and television. These all are the means of mass communication. What is mass communication? Sometimes a large number of people have to be communicated at the same time. So it can be done through only with the means of mass communication, and the example of mass communications are radio, television, newspaper, internet, cinema, theater, etc. So dear students, these all are the means of mass communication and modern means of communication. So dear students, today we read two pages 87 and 88 of chapter 13, closing distances. So read these pages very carefully and understand the concept of modern means of communication and means of mass communication. Thank you and have a nice day to all of you.